Morning, my dear students. Welcome to EduStar online math class for class 4. In fractions, part 4 session, first we are going to see in previous class what we have seen. In previous class, we have seen about comparison of fractions. Once again, I will explain about comparison of fractions. Listen to me. First, comparison of like fractions. How we will find the given fractions or like fractions? Yes, in like fractions, the denominators are same. So, we have to compare the numerators. When comparing numerators, fraction with the greater numerator is the greater fraction. Example 11 by 12 and 10 by 12. Denominators are same. So, this is what type of fraction? Yes, this is like fraction. So, compare the numerators 10, 11 and 10. In numerator, here numerator 11 is greater than 10. So, 11 by 12 greater than 10 by 12. Second, comparison of unlike fractions with same numerator. What is unlike fraction, ma? Yes, in unlike fraction, the denominators are different. When compare unlike fraction with same numerator, we have to compare the denominators. When comparing fractions with the when comparing denominators, fractions with the smaller denominator is the greater fraction. Example 16 by 5 and 16 by 3. Here numerators are same. So compare the denominators 5 and 3. 5 is greater than 3. Which fraction have the smaller denominator is the greater fraction. So 16 by 5 less than 16 by 3. Next, comparison of unlike fractions with different numerators. When compare unlike fractions with different numerator, we cannot compare both numerator and denominators also. So, first we have to convert the unlike fractions into like fraction. To convert unlike fractions into like fraction, we have to find the LCM. After convert unlike fraction into like fraction, then compare the numerator. Fraction with the greater numerator is the greater fraction. Example 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. Convert these unlike fractions into like fractions. 10 by 15 and 12 by 15. Compare 10 and 12. 10 is less than 10 is less than 12. So 10 by 15 less than 12 by 15. So the answer is 2 by 3 less than 4 by 5. Finally, comparison of unit fractions. How we will find the given fractions are unit fractions? Yes, in unit fractions, the numerator as 1. So, we have to compare the denominators. When compare the denominators, fraction with the smaller denominator is the greater fraction. Listen, mom. When comparing numerators, which numerator is greater? That is the greater fraction. Okay. When comparing denominators, which denominator is small? That is the greater fraction. Okay. Example, 1 by 12 and 1 by 6. Compare the denominators, 12 and 6. 12 is greater than 6. Which fraction have the smaller denominator? 1 by 6. 1 by 6. So, when compare the denominators 12 and 6, 6 is the smaller denominator. So, 1 by 6 have the smaller denominator. So, the answer is 1 by 12 less than 1 by 6. I hope students, now you have known well about comparison of fractions. Next we are going to see about ordering of fractions. There are two types, ascending order and descending order. Ascending order means arrange the fractions, smaller fractions to greater fractions. Descending order means arrange the fractions, greater fraction to smaller fraction. Let us see this with the example. Example 1. Arrange in ascending order. 5 by 6, 5 by 9, 5 by 3, 5 by 12 and 5 by 7. The given fractions are what types of fraction, ma? Yes, unlike fractions, because the denominators are different but numerators are same. So we have to compare the denominators. When compare the denominators, fraction with the smaller denominator is the greater fraction. Fraction with the smaller denominator is the greater fraction. When we are ordering in ascending order, we have to start from the smaller fraction. When ordering in ascending order, we have to start from the smaller fraction. It means from the greater denominator fraction, because the fraction with the greater denominator is smaller fraction. We have to start from the greater denominator fraction, because fraction with the greater denominator is the smaller fraction. So 5 by 12, 5 by 9, 5 by 7, 5 by 6 and 5 by 3. The answer is 5 by 12 less than 5 by 9 less than 5 by 7 less than 5 by 6 less than 5 by 3. The greater denominator fraction is the smaller fraction. The greater denominator fraction is the smaller fraction. So we have to, when ordering in ascending order, we have to start from the greater denominator fraction to smaller denominator fraction. Example 2. Arrange in ascending order 1 by 3, 5 by 6, 7 by 12, 3 by 4 and 1 by 2. The given fractions are unlike fractions. Here the numerators also different. If the denominators and numerators both also different, we cannot compare. So we have to convert the unlike fractions into like fraction. To convert unlike fractions into like fraction, we have to find LCM for the denominators. Here the denominators are 3, 6, 12, 4 and 2. For these denominators, we have to find the LCM. To find LCM, first we have to find the multiples for the denominators. Multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30 and so on. Multiples of 6, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60 and so on. Multiples of 12, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, 120 and so on. Multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40 and so on. Multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 and so on. To find LCM, before that we have to find common multiples. We have to find common multiples. Common multiple means that multiple must present in multiples of 3, multiples of 6, multiples of 12, multiples of 4 and multiples of 2. Here the common multiples are 12 and 24. These two common multiples present in multiples of 3, multiples of 6, multiples of 12, multiples of 4 and multiples of 2. In common multiples 12 and 24, which is the least common multiple? Yes, the least common multiple is 12. LCM of 3, 6, 12, 4 and 2 is 12. Now this LCM 12 is the denominator for all the fractions. The LCM is 12. Now we have to convert all the given fractions with the denominator 12. The fraction 1 by 3. The denominator is 3. The denominator multiply with 4, we get 12. So numerator also multiply with the same number. 1 4s are 4. The fraction is 4 by 12. Next fraction 5 by 6. 6 multiply with 2, we get 12. The numerator also multiply with 2. 5 2s are 10. The fraction is 10 by 12. Next fraction 3 by 4. 4 multiply with 3, we get 12. The numerator also multiply with 3. 3 3s are 9. The fraction is 9 by 12. Next the fraction 1 by 2. 2 multiply with 6, we get 12. The numerator also multiply with 6. 1 6 or 6. So the fraction is 6 by 12. The like fractions are 4 by 12, 10 by 12, 7 by 12, 9 by 12, 6 by 12. Now arrange these like fractions in ascending order. Compare the numerators. 4 by 12 less than 6 by 12 less than 7 by 12 less than 9 by 12 less than 10 by 12. The answer is, for unlike fraction, 1 by 3 less than 1 by 2 less than 7 by 12 less than 3 by 4 less than 5 by 6. Next example. Example 3. Arrange in descending order 8 by 9, 8 by 3, 8 by 7, 8 by 6 and 8 by 5. Solution. The given fractions are what types of fractions, ma? Yes, the given fractions are unlike fractions because the denominators are different but numerators are same. So we have to compare the denominators. When compare the denominators, fraction with the smaller denominator is the greater fraction. When ordering in descending order, we have to start from the smaller denominator fraction because the fraction with the smaller denominator is greater fraction. So 8 by 3, 8 by 5, 8 by 6, 8 by 7, 8 by 9. The answer is 8 by 3 greater than 8 by 5 greater than 8 by 6 greater than 8 by 7 greater than 8 by 9. Number 4. Arrange in descending order 1 by 3, 3 by 6, 4 by 9, 3 by 18. Solution. Here the given fractions are unlike fractions. Using unlike fraction with different numerator, we cannot compare. So we have to convert the unlike fractions into like fractions. To convert unlike fractions into like fraction, we have to find LCM for the denominators. Here 3, 6, 9 and 18 are the denominators of unlike fractions. To find LCM, we have to find multiples for the denominators. Multiples of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36 and so on. Multiples of 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60 and so on. Multiples of 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 99 and so on. Multiples of 18, 36, 54, 72, 90, 108 and so on. To find LCM, before that we have to find common multiple. Here the common multiples are 18 and 36. From these two common multiples, the least common multiple is 18. So the LCM is 18. Now this LCM 18 is the denominator for all the fraction. So we have to convert the given fractions with the denominator 18. So the fraction 1 by 3. 3 multiply with 6, we get 18. Numerator also multiply with 6. 1 6 or 6. The next fraction 3 by 6. 6 multiply with 3, we get 18. Numerator also multiply with 3. 3 3s are 9. Next 4 by 9. 9 multiply with 2, we get 18. Numerator also multiply with 2. 4 2s are 8. 8 by 18. The like fractions of 1 by 3, 3 by 6, 4 by 9 and 3 by 18 are 6 by 18, 9 by 18, 8 by 18, 3 by 18. Now using these like fractions, we can write descending order. 9 by 18 greater than 8 by 18 greater than 6 by 18 greater than 3 by 18. The denominators are same. So we have to compare the numerator. The unlike fraction for descending order for unlike fraction. 3 by 6 greater than 4 by 9 greater than 1 by 3 greater than 3 by 18. I hope students now you have understand well about ordering of classwork, reducing fractions to lowest terms. Definition: exercise 3, reduce the following fractions to their lowest terms. Third sum and fifth sum. Next, types of fractions. Copy this table in your math note. Conversion of fractions. Conversion of an improper fraction into a mixed fraction. Conversion of a mixed fraction into an improper fraction. Exercise 4. Third sum. Express the following improper fractions as mixed fractions. See sum. Fourth question. Express the following mixed fractions as improper fractions. B sum. Copy these sums in your math note. Thank you, students.